with thieves. He's hung out with liars. He hung out with, excuse my French, my term, but he hung out with prostitutes, and in the literal terms, he hung out with whores. But he wasn't trying to have a party. What Jesus was trying to do was trying to get his message across. He was trying to get his message across to them. There's many stories in the Bible that if you read it and you feel it, you can touch it, and you know you witness it today. You witness it today. And it says, for those that haven't found Christ, I want to know, why can you sell yourself? Why can you say you haven't found him yet? Why? What is the reason why? And what would you not want him for? What would you not want someone who will never tell you to go away? Why would you want someone who never will turn their back on you and hurt you? And that's in this world. That's in this world today. Jesus will never tell you that you can't. And if he tells you can't, it's for your own good. Today, we always want to know why, what, where, when, and how. And we want to know it now. And you're looking at one whose patience level is like this. I know. That's another thing I was blessed with. No patience. When I got founded, when that day I went into the water and came back up, my patience was a little bit better, and I'm trying to get better. And we struggle. It's a struggle. I'm working in a public place, and we're have to be careful how we use the word Merry Christmas. But you know what though? Some people will not do it because they don't want to they don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. It's Merry Christmas. When Jesus was born, it wasn't a holiday. They didn't close the stores. They didn't close the malls down and stuff like that. Because at that time, it was a miracle. But it was the miracle that we have to learn and we have to accept. And that's what I don't know. So if you're not a Christian, and you need to think about it. Why are you not? Why are you not wanting to have Jesus Christ in your life? I mean, personally, I think he'd be the best friend you'd ever had. That's my opinion. And if you are a Christian, maybe you were a Christian one time before, maybe you lost the way, maybe you took the path of, it's in the book. It's in the book too that you're going to lose your direction. I know I've strayed. I know I've went different paths and just come back. It always comes back to someone brings up Christ. And Christ was sent to you. And God said, okay, this man's struggling. Let's send Jesus his way. Let's send Jesus in the form of a greetings card. Let's send Jesus in the way of just a friend or something. I mean, anything. It's always Jesus. It's always God and Jesus working as a team. I love football. I've always loved football. And what gets me, and even baseball, and if there's other sports with it, but when a man who runs down that field, catches the ball, catches a touchdown, 90% of them, the first thing they do, they take their hand, they raise it up to the man. They give thanks to the Lord. Because all is from God. Everything is in God's glory. Because the next play, we've seen it. If you're a football fan like me, you watch a man laying on the field and he's got a broken leg or he's done something to something where and that's the way it works with it. So you give God the glory and are good with it. Accept Christ. If you lost your way, I'm not going to tell you the song that is the invitation song, but it goes with this. If you have lost your way, He will always take you back. You know that we can sit here and we can say this person should never be forgiven. This is the worst crime in the world. They should never be forgiven. But they go to jail, they go to prison, they die for whatever. They should be forgiven because Christ says to be forgiven. He went on the cross. I don't know a whole lot of people in this world that would actually give their life for me. I mean, there's some, I'm sure. But I know parents, you take your kids' pain. I know you would. I learned that this week. Watching my little girl, she's a big girl, 14, but couldn't stop hurting because she just had her back cut open and had rods put in her back. But you know who was there for her? Christ. And Christ was there for her through the doctors, through the people helping her recover. And he was there for me because I was shook up. But I made it through it because I knew God was going to take care of my little girl. And just like God's going to take care of you if you make the choice. And it's a big decision. I know it is. And you have to, I think it's a pretty easy decision, but it's a big decision. I would love to have knowing that the struggles we go through here, and we're going to struggle on this earth. I know that. I'm a testimony to that. I'm going to struggle every day. And I think all of us have something we struggle with. Whether it's one thing or another. And John was saying, you read Scripture, you reveal. Maybe when you pray, you reveal some sins maybe that you weren't aware that you were doing. That could happen. But this is this time, the song of invitation. So if there's anyone that feels like they might need to come down here and maybe find Christ for the first time, or just let something off your chest, talk to me like a friend. Just like, got something to say. We don't have to know your problems. We just know maybe you need prayer for your problems. Come on down and let yourself know you're ready to be, confess. You want to become a Christian. Ready to take the steps. First thing you got to do is confess. Then you have to, like I said, you have to be baptized in the water, the blood of Christ. I'm not a preacher of any means. As you see, I'm no expert, Bible scholar or nothing, but I've struggled, and I probably know some things maybe, or maybe somebody else in here might know it. Just come down today and let yourself be heard. Let someone else help you maybe through your struggles. So I think the band will play. If you feel the Lord's bringing you down here today, come on down.